Okay, hello. As people have probably noticed, I've changed things up a bit. I'm not just live streaming a visual novel. I decided to try live streaming a game that I have but have yet to really play through. So I always intended to play Mass Effect all the way through, but I found it hard to get into the story. So I decided that maybe live streaming it would help. Just having that dedicated time to work on it. I need to figure out how to. Oh, there we go. View that dashboard. There we go. Change. Edit stream info. There we go. There we go. Okay. Go back to the dashboard. Okay. So yes, let's I have already started a game. I don't know if I should continue with this particular game or if I should just start over, because the thing is I have started it multiple times. I have yet to get beyond the Citadel. I mean, it took me several tries just to get off, I think it was Eden Prime. I have notes down somewhere. The problem is I have several notebooks and I don't remember where I wrote anything down. There we go. Okay. Okay, so obviously we're going to start with the first Mass Effect game. Let's just start a new one entirely. I don't remember. ADHD brain. So I generally like to playing a female protagonist if possible, because so many games default to the male protagonist, but at the same time the man who did the voice for male Shepard did the voice of Dekonami, Mark Meer. So, and I'm a big fan of Arcade Spirits. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn. Do I want to stick with my tried and true female protagonist, or do I want to change it up and play a male protagonist?
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed. Please
sorry.
log in to access your profile.
Jennifer Hill. Okay, so Jamie's just so boring as a name. I mean, not like Sarah Ryder is much better, right? Eeny, miny, mo. Let's pick a name, pick a name. So I have my tablet up with my dashboard for Twitch, and I'm playing the game on my PC, and I'm using my phone to look up names. So I guess, what kind of name do we want to go with? So, just so people know, I am the whitest of white. I am very Caucasian in appearance, and it shows. So, looking at English names, let's look at feminine. I mean, I could go with Abigail because she's my favorite of the first ladies. I wanted to do my final paper for my master's degree on Abigail, but I couldn't quite figure out a way to make it work to the teacher's satisfaction. So apparently it's actually Hebrew, which means my father's joy, derived from the roots Av, which means father, and Gil, meaning joy. In the Old Testament is the name of Nabal's wife. After Nabal's death, she became the third wife of King David. As an English name, Abigail first became common after the Protestant Reformation and was popular among the Puritans. The biblical Abigail refers to herself as a servant, and beginning in the 17th century, the name became a slang term for a servant, especially after the release of the play The Scornful Lady, which featured a character named Abigail. The name went out of fashion at that point, but it was revived in the 20th century. That explains how Abigail Adams ended up with that name, probably. So she was born in the early 18th century, which would be the 1700s. I'd have to look it up when she was born. For sure, let's go with Abigail. I put way too much thought into names, I know.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Of course there
Please reconstruct profile.
Of course there is.
Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, Spacer, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and enlisted with the military a few years later. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I do when I'm having trouble deciding? Make dice decide for me. So I have a 6-sided dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Five. So we're going with colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
String. And I just blanked on what I picked.
Confirm pre-service history. Confirm psychological profile.
Soul Survivor, War Hero, Ruthless. Okay. You know, I was looking at my notes and I've only put down War Hero or Soul Survivor for them, and I can see why, because Ruthless is not me. But it's kind of fun of playing a game like this, right? Is to pick something you normally wouldn't. But I think that would actually go better with
Confirm pre-service history.
With Earthborn.
Confirm psychological profile.
This is right why I'm writing my notes down in pencil rather than in pen. In your military career, you find yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. I can talk, really. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But failure is not an option. The military always goes to you first. Let's go with Soul Survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapons types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train in the use of heavy armor. Engineers are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omnitool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Infiltrators can combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omnitools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. Sentinels can combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Vanguards are biotic warriors that combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. So let's go with, let's see, I picked Adept, Infiltrator, and Vanguard before. Let's go with Soldier.
Confirm facial identification.
Okay, we're gonna change her appearance. That's an interesting face. Facial structure. Skin tone. Oh, okay. Stop that. Stop looking around. Look at me. So you remember how I said it was the whitest of white? Hey, come back here. It's hard to... There we go. Stop looking. Stop that. My brother will probably be laughing at me. Let's go with purple. I think I did go with purple before. I have to look at my other profiles. Taking half an hour to create a character, so that's about right. Jeez, this selection is about as bad as Jack and Angel Origins. Hey, that looks kind of like the hair I picked for my first female writer. At least all the someone in the military, which makes sense. Now, the reason I picked the brow scar is because the origin of it is probably nowhere near as badass. Hi, Akigor! Joining me on the start of a brand new adventure. But yeah, the scar on my brow is because I tripped and fell and hit my head on the edge of a table. I'm sure Shepard's scar has much more badass origins. Not because she's clumsy.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Okay, here we go.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty. As easy as we can get it. Auto level up, off, yeah. Legendary mode. Squad power usage. Subtitles on, autosave on, enable tutorials on. No video image? What the heck, what happened? Oh, I think it's because I actually picked, because I think it's the way I set up OBS. Specific window. What the heck? Let me try. Trying to get cooperate with me here. Yeah, because when I originally set it up, it was supposed to capture the launcher, which is when you pick which Mass Effect game you're gonna play. And then once I pick which Mass Effect game, that changed the application, so the launcher wasn't there anymore. You are being a pain and I hate you. Come on. Now the problem is my end, and now I have to try to figure out how to fix it. I think I would have to restart something, either OBS or Mass Effect, but that would mean I'd have to restart the stream. I really don't want to do that. Yeah, it's a black screen because of the way I set it up, and now I'm trying to get it to show the game, and it's not showing the game. No, it hasn't crashed. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not showing the game. Because that's kind of the whole point of this. Technology isn't it grand? Okay, gonna try something.
Well, what about Shepard?
Oh. Probably because I switched back to the splash screen where you pick which Mass Effect game. So I think I would have to, yep. So yeah, that was the issue. I think I'm gonna have to restart the stream. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Can you see it now? Okay, there we go. I don't know why it did that. Okay, so now I know in the future, roll up whichever Mass Effect game and start there. Okay. Okay, so hopefully this will start the game I just... yeah, right. Oh, man. Okay, this is not who I... Okay, so... exit game. Oh, shoot. I told it to exit the wrong thing. I'll figure this out. So it doesn't like the transition from the starting screen to the menu.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
So now we get to start all over again.
Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
But at least
Please log in
don't
to
have
access
to go through
your
all
profile.
the debate.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
So pick
Confirm
columnist
psychological profile.
and sole survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
And soldier.
Confirm facial identification.
How can you tell what size the ears are? I'm not going to try to move the head because that caused me trouble before. It's amazing how just changing the shape of the eyebrows affects the expression. Oh, sure, no eyebrows. How's that? Honestly, she's a career military woman. She would not pluck her eyebrows. I don't pluck my eyebrows. I should, but I don't. I just got time for that. Oh wait, I didn't change her eyebrows.
Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Okay, casual combat difficulty because I'm kind of bad at bang bang shoot 'em ups. Auto level up, I want to decide on levels to get myself. Legendary mode, level scaling. I don't know if I should go with defensive or what. Let's go with defensive. Okay, here we go.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for the incredible technology was the force of the planetary fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in history. Mass Effect. Thank you! I think she looks pretty too.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Slingshot.
Thrusters? Check. Navigation? Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift? Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
Right?
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I'm gonna agree with that.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
I forgot to change
Aye,
your
Captain.
eyeshadow. Damn it.
Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Ouch. Okay, so I was listening to Anderson. Something about his voice was familiar, and I was like, I know I've looked up his voice before, but I forgot. So I looked up who did his voice. Keith David. He did the voice of Dr. Facilier in The Princess and the Frog, and Goliath in The Gargoyles. So that's why his voice was familiar. And I'm like, okay, cool. Alright, journal. You're Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. Oh, so we're Riker. Go to speak to Captain Anderson in the comm room. Okie dokie. Oops. I forgot how I do this. No, we're not changing weapons. How do I holster?
On me!
Okay, where's the, where's the key bindings? Oh, look, control. I'm so used to doing, the mouse buttons together to control your character. I forgot that it's not the same in Mass Effect. Okay.
I'm telling you, I just saw it. He marched by like he was on a mission.
The Spectres are always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with them.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Thank you, Akigor, for suggesting options. That was what I needed. I have to pay respects. Nope. I remember this on Equipment Squad, Journal, Codex, Quick Save, Quick Load. How do I talk to people? I want to talk to people. I want to be sociable. Do I just click the mouse button? Nope. I do have a game controller, but I think one of the joysticks is stuck because I was using it with Mass Effect Andromeda, which I have played and finished. And actually, I found it easier to use the joystick controller to control the Nomad, but I found it easier to fight using the mouse and keyboard. Nope, that doesn't do it. Nope, that just moves me. What does that do? That doesn't do anything.
To me!
Nope. I want to talk to people. Come on. How do I do this? Nope. Oh, spacebar. Duh, stupid. There we go. I win.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Right?
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Oh,
Protect
like
it at
Section
any
31.
cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Yeah, like Section 31 from Star Trek.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
So yeah.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about a cruise.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Definitely a BioWare game. But yeah, since I've played Mass Effect Andromeda, I know what happens. Generally, broad strokes.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though.
Only
Some people find them
Can I punch
too
Deco Nami?
rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Fanboy. It's just another
Do your
mission.
job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Kid.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Kid. Oh.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
That's why it's called Eden Prime. Like the Garden of Eden.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Oh, he sounds more like Goliath here.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Dun, dun, dun.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Okay, so yeah, that's a lot of information, and some of it I already knew, but I was just picking it to kind of review. So the Protheans are a bit like in Star Trek. Apparently, all the sentient races were from hundreds of years ago, at least. So, kind of the same thing, but apparently no indicated. The Protheans left all their technology scattered about, while the space eaters left their DNA scattered about. And obviously the Doylist version is they need to be depicted by humans. Here we go.
Just give the word, Captain.
Yeah,
We
no
should be
pressure
getting
at
close
all.
to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Dun dun dun.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
And there we go.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
Well,
A
hell.
small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Now, why don't we have helmets like these in Mass Effect Andromeda?
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Oh, now I know how to put my weapon away. Yep, he sure did.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Suppose I should trust the kid from Eden Prime. Mass Effect 1.5 rather than 4. I never saw it as... I saw it not really as a continuation of Mass Effect, but sort of a diversion. I mean, there's a reason they didn't call it Mass Effect 4. They call it Mass Effect Andromeda. Yeah, I mean, I've really enjoyed how Mass Effect Andromeda, the controls for it felt very intuitive. Because I have started Mass Effect 2 and 3 as well, and I think with Mass Effect 2 I got as far as, where the heck am I going? Oh, of course I'm going the wrong way. I got as far as that first place where you first encounter that alien species, and I just could not get past that big firefight. So I'm hoping if I spend time actually learning how the game works with Mass Effect 1, I'll do better with Mass Effect 2. And eventually I'll figure out where I'm going. This map is not helpful. I need a mini-map. A better mini-map. Here we go.
Oh God, what happened here?
Oh, okay. That's the pistol, shotgun. Is that a shotgun? No, that's the rifle. That's a shotgun. And that's the sniper rifle. In easy mode. Uh-oh. Down goes the red shirt.
Right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, man.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Overkill. face charm or intimidation? Behind the fucking tree. How can they shoot at me? Can't see it. There it is. Gross.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site.
Good idea.
I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
So when I was looking at the cast list for Mass Effect, they listed Kimberly Brooks as Ashley's voice actor. She does the voice of Jasper in Steven Universe, and she's done some other characters that I'm familiar with, but Jasper is the one that I remember off the top of my head. Are you talking about that guy that got the thing stuck through his middle, James?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Well, let's hope so.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
You asked about scientists and
What
the
else
Geth.
do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Okay, let's go.
Move out!
Oh, I forgot to assign Cadence. Alright, he gets 2. Since I don't have decryption, I better have him do it, huh?
The beacon's at the far end of this trench. This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
That's true, I did level up. Oh, I got lots more points. Oh, okie dokie. I don't think I'm gonna be using pistols very much, so... Gotta have someone who's doing medical stuff, since it's not gonna be me. Let's put it there. Thank you for the reminder about my talent points.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What?
What did the Geth do to them?
Turn them into zombies? Gross. That's just wrong.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Someone was a few 6 short there.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
We're not gonna...
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Oh,
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
Huh?
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Yeah, I've done this before, so I know that there's 2 different Turians.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Okay, that's everything.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay, why am I only cycling between those two? Oh, okay. I see. I'm remembering. It's all coming back. It's all coming back. Okay, what about armor? They gave us at the beginning? Really? Okay, I mean, it's not really it's not much of an upgrade. Oh, that's right. He can't wear medium armor. She can. It's what she's wearing already. Oh, sniper rifle. And grenade launcher. I do have a grenade launcher. Okay. I have to remember what all this stuff is. Right? Okay. Oh, last weapon. That's why it's only switching between those two. Okay, this is the assault rifle. Okay. That's where we need to go. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Trying to figure out whether something's an upgrade or not.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Marina Sirtis does a voice in this. Oh my goodness.
What is that? Off in the distance.
I know that's not what they're called, but that's what they express. ammo types, yeah.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the
James.
attack. I knew it was
I'll
trouble
probably
the second I
up
saw it.
once
So we made a break
we
for the
finish on
sheds.
Eden Prime.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
You know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
So I was looking at the cast list for the game some more. And aside from Marina Sirtis, I saw Armin Shimmerman, who plays Quark, and has also played other Ferengi on The Next Generation, and Dwight Schultz, who played Reginald Barclay on Next Generation and Voyager. So that was interesting. Okay, let's see. Who can use the pistol? Oh yeah, that's definitely better. Let's give it to Hayden, because that's his primary weapon anyway. Okay, so that I can equip that as well. Okie dokie. Okay, whoa. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I can't equip the combat sensor and the heat. So let's actually give him the heat sink. This is going to be interesting. 2 soldiers and an adept. Is he an adept? No, he's a sentinel.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. It doesn't matter now, does it?
I already got a pistol.
We have more important things to worry about.
Yeah.
This is a hell of a thing.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Okay, I was just looking at the cast list, and Dwight Schultz did the voice of Navigator Presley, who I was having trouble talking to. One thing I remember, headshots are pretty good for kill shots. Easier to get them out this way. For him to pop back up. There we go. Just smash him in the face. How's that?
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
I failed this part. Okay, one thing I remember is do the exploring before I go to where I'm supposed to go, because we're leaving right after. Let's see what's up here. Okay, if I've learned anything from watching other players stream is explore, poke around. Do everything except what you're supposed to do. Take your time. Okay, I think I got everything. So here we go. Let's investigate.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Aiden, get away from there.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Spody. Well, so much for that protein technology.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel.
Yes.
It was under the command of Captain Anderson.
Marina Circus.
They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Yep.
This human
yes.
must
I'm
be
no longer the first officer. Something special happened to me for character.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
Yeah, my head.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Not great.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities.
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Not a dream.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I was gonna say something now I don't remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, when she was talking about the beta waves, I was like, wait, that's like, has to do with dreams, doesn't it?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Talk about that vision that we saw, because obviously it happens regardless. Maybe that's what happened to that one scientist. Maybe he was possessed by the beacon somehow and saw stuff, and that's why he was talking about it's the end of humanity.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Yeah, but since Saren's also a Spectre, that explains why Nihilus let his guard down.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay, at the 2-hour mark, and I'd say this is a good spot to take a break. Head up to the bridge and then head to the Citadel next time around. My plan is to do this on the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday, depending on what I have going on, and then continue with visual novels and such on Wednesdays, if my voice will hold up. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for everyone who joined me. I will be uploading this to YouTube, so if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I will try to remember to include a link to my Twitch channel so people can follow that if they want. So until next time, take care and have a great day. Bye!